On that day, a group of people gathered to change the world, and they held some of the world's most mysterious secrets. 1776, Bavaria, Germany. Gentlemen, today we are not just founding a society. Today we are lighting a guide that will spread from the darkest regions of Europe. The human mind is chained. Dogmas, church oppression, the privileges of the nobility, all of this must come to an end. But there's something I don't understand. What exactly is this new order? Will we educate the people, or will we influence politics? Both. Our purpose will be built on three foundations: the liberation of reason, the liberation of marriage, and establishing influence within European states through a secret network. Let me be clear. We cannot achieve this by forming a public organization. Therefore, our movement must be silent, invisible, and disciplined. So, will it have a structure like the Freemasons? Degrees, symbols, codes, and so on? Yes, but with a far more disciplined and ideological framework than Freemasonry. Our system must not only be a brotherhood, but a machine that transforms ideas. By educating people and placing them correctly, we can expand through the veins of society. What if the church opposes us? The University of Ingolstadt already casts its shadow over us. These ideas will seem dangerous. 10. The church is already afraid, and it should be, because we will not fight with darkness, but with knowledge. We will not attack them directly. But once people are allowed to think, powers and authorities will collapse. The real power lies in knowledge. What will this movement be called? The idea of bringing humanity into the light is beautiful, but what will its name be? The proposed name is a Latin word, Illuminati. It means the enlightened. This name reflects both who we are and what we aim for. How will we reach the power of European states? This will be a long process. We will build a network. Each member will recruit 3 new people, but no one will know how many are at the center. Information will only be shared through ranks. No one will fully know the level above them. This way, we create a system that is both secure and controllable. This is a dangerous path. But if done correctly, history will judge us accordingly. I don't know. Perhaps history will never even know us, because you will see, we will be completely invisible. At the time, 2 8-year-old Adam Weishaupt led the meeting, and as a result, founded a secret society called the Order of the Perfectibilists, a hidden brotherhood. Over time, this group would come to be known as the Illuminati the Enlightened. Freemasons had been established much earlier, and Adam was influenced by their structure. However, they did not conceal their existence to the same extent. The Illuminati system, on the other hand, was completely secret. They defined symbols and signs that separated members from the outside world. These symbols held meanings only members could understand. While Freemasonry traditionally had 3 levels: apprentice, fellow, and master, the newly established brotherhood had 13 levels. Their greatest secrets were shared only with those who reached the highest ranks. After the meeting, they did not have an unregulated or independent religion, but they opposed many other symbols of the time were also included. Their aim was not to destroy religion, but to decisively break the church's dominance over the state. Each one a key. Their reason for secrecy was the fear of arrest, excommunication, and exile. Adam had established the foundations and was now pursuing political goals. His Illuminati the Enlightened sought to infiltrate states and individuals in order to free people from oppressive regimes and bring prosperity. However, they also held an authoritarian belief, thinking, "We know better than the people." Some important figures gradually began joining the group. With each passing day, more and more people became involved. For example, they recruited Adolf Freiherr von Knigge, who was one of the most important members of the Freemasons. Of course, these individuals did not leave Freemasonry, they simply became members of the Illuminati as well. Under the alias Philo, Knigge brought many people from northern regions into the Illuminati. These members were largely aristocrats and intellectuals. Later, they recruited many more Freemasons. However, what the Freemasons did not realize was that the Illuminati had actually infiltrated them. By 1784, the Illuminati had grown to more than 600 members, including influential scholars, Freemasons, and various institutions. In the same year, Bavarian Elector Karl Theodor, who had grown suspicious due to information reaching him, issued edicts banning secret societies. Even so, there was no concrete proof of the Illuminati's existence because members communicated through secret codes. Letters were encrypted into numbers, and even cities were referred to by code names. Everyone within the organization had an alias. Even if they were captured, no one would understand anything. This secrecy made them powerful for a time, until an unexpected event occurred. As fate would have it, in 1787, during a journey in Bavaria, a violent storm broke out. A significant member of the Illuminati died, and in his possession was a very important letter containing codes, symbols, and encrypted information. From that moment on, everything began to unravel. For the first time, it became clear that the Illuminati was not just a club of ideas, but an organized, disciplined, and secret structure. Before the discovery of this letter, they had only been suspected, but afterward, their existence was documented. Following this exposure, Adam was forced to flee Bavaria in disguise. He arranged for others to fill his place. Taking one last look back, he left everything behind and escaped without being captured. In 1787, all Illuminati activities were officially banned. Supposedly, the Illuminati was dissolved and ended that year, but this was considered a deception. Because members who fled across Europe allegedly continued their activities in a more secret and secure manner. There are many claims and pieces of evidence for this, but one of the most cited examples is found on the $1 bill. An interesting symbol appears there, a pyramid with an eye inside a triangle above it. Beneath the pyramid, the Roman numerals for 1776 are written the year of the Illuminati's founding. This is also the year of the United States independence. While it appears to represent American independence, some believe it also alludes to this secret brotherhood. The eye within the triangle above the pyramid is the all-seeing eye, one of the most well-known symbols associated with the Illuminati. At the base of the pyramid is the phrase Novus Ordo Seclorum, meaning a new order of the ages. Even more interesting is that the pyramid has exactly 13 steps, which is interpreted as a reference to the organization's 1-3 level structure. There are more details. On the right side of the banknote, above the eagle, there are 13 stars, another supposed reference to this 1-3 level system. The eagle holding an olive branch and arrows symbolizes war and peace. Some interpret this as meaning that both war and peace are under control. All of this is further tied together with the hidden owl image on the banknote, which is said to be one of the Illuminati's special symbols. This small hidden detail is often interpreted as representing the secret existence of the Brotherhood. From the pyramid, the all-seeing eye, and other symbols, some claim that the Illuminati continued to exist at least until the first printing of the banknote in 1935, and even infiltrated high levels of power. During research into the historical Illuminati, a historian came across an old book. On the very first page was a global symbol one associated with the Brotherhood, The owl symbol, also allegedly hidden on the dollar bill, appeared there as well, along with a palindrome-like arrangement of selected words. Could all of this be a coincidence? In the early 1900s, some circles claimed that Illuminati-like secret elites were connected to financial powers and had grown strong, enough to influence the world. Some even believed that this new world order could extend its influence into the administration of the United States. Because of this, many suspicions arose. We now have an opportunity to establish a new world order for ourselves and for future generations, a reliable system that can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision by the founders of the United Nations, but by the rule of law. The New World Order, also known as the Order of the Ages, is a term that dates back to the 18th century. Today, it appears on the reverse side of the official seal of the United States. You've probably noticed the all-seeing eye and the pyramid on that seal. Speaking of pyramids, when you look at Washington, D.C. from satellite images, it is said that traces of the Illuminati can be found in the city's layout. The shape formed between the Capitol building and the road leading to the Lincoln Memorial appears to create a pyramid. If it were just an ordinary triangle, I wouldn't include it, but there is another triangle at the top, and a striking structure in the center that closely resembles both a pyramid and the all-seeing eye. In fact, it almost looks as if special effort was made to achieve this symmetrical